Hello guys. So I was asked this question by many students, so I thought maybe I will solve it and help you out. So this question is from the book Problems in General Physics by I.E.Irodov. So here it says that a car starts moving rectilinearly, first with an acceleration of 5 meters per second square, with initial velocity equal to 0. Then it moves uniformly for some time, and then finally it decelerates at the same rate and comes to stop. So the total time of the motion is 25 seconds, and the average velocity during the time of 25 seconds is 72 kilometers per hour. So now we need to find how long does the car move uniformly. So first, let's try to represent this velocity in a velocity time graph. So this is the time axis, this is the velocity axis. This is time here and the velocity here. So the total time of the journey is 25 seconds. So let it be here. So first for time t, it keeps accelerating and starting from the initial velocity of 0. So it accelerates till time t till this point. So what would be the velocity after time t if it's accelerating with constant acceleration of 5 meters per second squared? Yeah, as you have guessed it right. So the velocity would be 5 times t. So this length here, we have 5 times t. And now it goes on with the constant velocity for some time. And after some time, it starts decelerating with the same deceleration of 5. All right. So now, as we know that, so velocity here is phi t, and velocity phi t has to come to rest with an acceleration of 5. So how long do you take for it to come to rest? So again, you can use the formula v is equal to u minus at only for this part of the time. So v is 0 and u is pi t and minus pi times. And this is the t we need to calculate. Let it be t1. So we get the t1 is equal to t. So that means it takes the same time which it took to accelerate. It takes the same time to decelerate. So if this is 25 seconds, so this will be 25 minus t seconds. Okay. So now we have the average velocity of 72 kilometers per hour. We convert it into meters per second. So average velocity is equal to 72 times. So converting kilometer per hour to meters per second, so this will be 1000 meters by 3600 seconds. So this gives us 20 meters per second. So as we know, average velocity is 20. So, and from this graph, to calculate average velocity, so we need to find the total distance by total time. So in a velocity versus time graph, the area under the graph gives us the distance. So from here, we calculate the area under this graph and divide it by time, and we equate it to 20. So what is the area of this trapezium? Or you can calculate the area of this triangle and this rectangle and this triangle again. So the total distance will be equals to half into t into phi t plus, and this is phi t times. So this length would be 25 minus 2t. So this will be 5t times 25 minus 2t plus here again half into 5t times t. So this would give us 5t square plus 125t minus 10t square. Yeah, so the total distance S is 125t minus 5t square. So now we know average velocity is equal to total distance by total time. So this implies 20 equals 125t minus 5t square by 25 is the total time. So if we solve this quadratic equation, we get time is equal to either 5 or 20. So 20 is definitely not possible because, so here if it has already traveled 20 seconds, within 25 seconds, we don't have 20 more left to decelerate. So our answer, time for acceleration would be 5, and time for deceleration would be 5, and time for uniform velocity would be 25 minus 10. The answer would be 15 seconds. Hope you have understood. Thank you.